Even though everyone seems to have a different understanding of Israel must do its part. The Israeli government must increase humanitarian aid so that displaced Palestinians can get the food and medical care they need. And they have been doing that much more robustly since a conversation between President Biden and Prime Minister Netanyahu last week. And the Israeli government must enter into a mutual agreement to stop the violence and get the hostages out. But one requirement of any reasonable, rational ceasefire agreement must include that the innocent, tortured, illegally held hostages are released. I challenge anyone in this building, in my district in New York City, or in any of the 435 districts around this country, to publicly say that a ceasefire agreement of any kind need not include the return of the illegally abducted hostages. But Israel has no control over the hostages. Hamas does. And so if any reasonable ceasefire agreement necessarily includes the return of hostages, and it must, then there can be no ceasefire agreement of any kind if Hamas is not a party to that agreement. So if you are calling for a ceasefire, then you must call on Hamas to release the hostages. And so I say to our administration, I say to my colleagues on both sides of the aisle, on both sides of this Capitol, I say to our allies around the world, Hamas and the countries that harbor and communicate with their leadership must feel much greater pressure to release the hostages. More and more are dying every day. We must bring them home. We must bring them home now. I yield back.
Thank you. I always wanted to be good at something. This area is fun. I'm great at it. Discretion. Blend in, not asking any questions. I'm just a driver.
Hello, Moto.
We got a call. Someone's pointing guns. This is the vehicle they gave. That's why I'm talking to you.
literally just got it.
I'm trying to figure out a description to the mail that did this.
No, I didn't.
So once they give me that, we'll.
An off-duty Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputy was arrested on aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and negligent use of a deadly weapon. 34-year-old Michael Barreco of Albuquerque is accused of pointing a firearm at two patrons at a Circle K gas station. The victim said Barreco flashed his lights and used a PA system and identified himself as a BCSO deputy to the two men. He then pointed a gun at them.
Okay, thank you. I'm over here at Circle K. We're leaving Circle K and we're up near County Lee. And this guy, he's on a PA system and just the lights on and says, get out of here. Get out of here. Keep your business out here. I don't know what he's talking about. So then I just said, excuse me. So I walk like this. He pulls a gun out on me. He says, put the phone back. Put the phone back. I said, what? He goes, this is the sheriff's office. I said, what did I ever do? So he started walking and he kept trying to go like this to us. He said, well, I'm going to take your soul. I'm going to take your soul from you right now. I'm tying you to this guy. So I'm going to get the door closed off. Good.
One side signal. I'm gonna turn you back. Oh, the server plans out sort of the. Are you security here? Oh, so the reason why I'm talking to you is we got a call for service about Silver Dodge. Gentleman pointing a gun at somebody else saying he's gonna shoot his soul and do all that. Do you mind just stepping out for me real quick so I can complete my investigation? Because this is the truck that they and you're sitting inside it. I understand that. You saw me walk around the corner. I'm just trying to do my investigation, okay? Okay, just go ahead and step on out for me. Do you have a gun or anything? No? Okay. Go ahead.
So right now we only have our final purchase to get off this site.
Okay, that's fine. Did you have an ID with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have a gun or anything? I saw the vest in there.
Yeah, that's
But no gun? You're not pointing it at anybody or anything like that?
640 So whenever we're gonna have to turn back home to the weapon.
10-4. Do they have a description of the male subject? Or just the vehicle?
Yeah, just like north on it real quick, but the vehicle is gonna be 2015 John Ram, navy blue or gun yellow. Right.
10-4, making sure I have a little bit. Like I said, no, so like I said, we got a call, someone's pointing guns, this is the vehicle they gave, that's why I'm talking to you. I'm trying to figure out a description of the male that did this.
No, I get it.
So once they give you that, we'll go in. If they give you the description that matches you, what we'll do is we'll do a field ID of the person that's called is whoever our caller is, will come in, do all that stuff, and either say that's him or that's not. Okay?
Yeah, Frontage Road, 525, southbound,
Do you have a phone number? So there's that for you.
Yeah.
Just do me a favor, just hang out. Like I said, we're just waiting for some of that information. You're not working security or anything? What do you do for work?
Oh,
You work for the county? What do you do for the county?
I'm like that. So,
Oh, you are?
yeah.
So you're off duty?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Brett, where are you at?
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I'm on the west end of the Circle K. You didn't have any notifications, anybody, no arguments or anything?
Yeah.
No. Do you see? Yeah, I know, it is. It's super weird. I know. You're not UC or anything like that? You're not got a PA in here or anything like that? Is this your POV? This isn't your POV? Or is this?
No, it's my phone, bro.
This is your study part?
Yeah.